chance, I have next to me, and I'll have Matt to interpret in Spanish, but I have next to me the most amazing sister that I met earlier this year, who's been active in the fight for climate and environmental justice for years with our fallen comrade, Berta Cáceres. I have with me Melissa Cardosa.
Muchas gracias, compañeras y compañeros. Resistir es estar en el frío de Chicago el día de hoy.
Thank you very much, sisters and brothers. To resist means to be out here in this cold weather in Chicago today.
Estamos aquí desde Honduras para traer palabras de esperanza, de unidad y de alegría entre los pueblos que luchamos.
We've come all the way from Honduras to be here, to bring words of hope, to bring words of struggle and unity amongst all of our peoples.
Estamos aquí para hacer homenaje a Berta Cáceres y a todas las luchadoras y luchadores asesinados en el mundo a causa de los responsables del cambio climático, el capitalismo, el racismo y el patriarcado.
We are here to honor our sister Berta Cáceres and all of our other sisters and brothers who have fallen in the struggle, fallen as a result of those who are responsible for climate change, patriarchy, capitalism, and racism.
Estamos aquí porque confiamos en la gente, en los pueblos y en las revoluciones posibles todos los días en todos lados del mundo.
We're here because we believe in the people. We believe that change is possible, that revolutions around the world are possible. Una consigna.
Ok, entonces vamos a hacer una consigna en español.
So we're going to give you a chant in Spanish.
¿Están listos?
Are you ready for it?
Dice así. Berta no se murió, Berta no se murió. Berta se hizo millones, Berta soy yo. Berta no se murió, Berta no se murió. Berta se hizo millones, Berta soy yo. Again. Berta no se murió, Berta no se murió. Berta se hizo millones, Berta soy yo.
En inglés. Berta, she didn't die. Berta, she didn't die. Berta, she became millions, and me, she survives. Berta, she didn't die.
Berta, she didn't die.
Berta, she became millions, and me, she survives. Berta vive!
La lucha sigue.
Berta vive!
La lucha sigue.
Berta vive!
All right, that should warm us up a little bit. So I got one more. I think some of you have heard this one. Say it till they got it. People over profit. You got it? Say it till they got it. People over profit. Say it till they got it. People over profit. Say it till they got it. People over profit. Say it till they got it. People over profit. All right, now we're gonna beat back the Trump attack. We're gonna beat back. 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 Well, all right. All right, everybody. So let's start the program. Do I have permission, Carolyn? Do I have permission to start? Okay, I have permission to start. All right, everybody. So my name is Sheila Garland. I'm with National Nurses United. Reclaim Chicago. I'm from Flint, Michigan. And I am so proud to be here with everybody today. If I'm too loud, just plug your ears. So as we get get started, I want to bring up the American Indian Center. We're going to do a blessing. We're going to do a drumming. That would be Andy Perkins. Is he here? She? Oh, I'm sorry, Andy. I'm sorry, Andy. Hi. Okay, it's all yours.
You want to drum first, or I talk, or you want me to talk then drum? Let's do the welcome song first, because I'll feel better. Okay? Hello, my name is Andy Perkins. I'm with the American Indian Center. I'm a member of the Chinook and Haida First Nations. And we're going to open it up first with a welcome song to get everybody ready and to welcome you on this land. Thank you, Redline Singers. That made me feel better about being up here, keep me grounded. Hello, once again, I know it's raining and it's cold, but we gotta keep in mind why we're here and why we're doing this. First off, I'd like to tell you that you're on indigenous land. This is occupied indigenous land. This is the land of the Potawatomi, the Ho-Chunk, the Ojibwe. This is indigenous land. Keep that in mind. We are not just marching for climate justice. We are marching for all justice. We are marching against racism and sexism. We are marching against homophobia and xenophobia and transophobia. We are marching for our women, for our children, and for our families. As an Indigenous person, as an Indigenous woman, my family has been on the front lines of climate change. Our families have been on the front lines of climate change, fighting to protect the water and the land. We cannot do it alone. We need you to help us. Yes. So stand with us. Stand with us and help us protect the land and the water. Help us fight on these front lines against the pipelines and the mining that are making our children sick, that are making our elders sick, that are bringing man camps onto our reservations and stealing our women. It needs to end. It needs to end. And 45, he needs to listen, because we're not going anywhere. I want you to repeat after me. Minniwashoni. Water is life. Minniwashoni. Water is life. Water is life. Water is life. Thank you. Go this way.
All right. Minniwashoni! Water is life. Thank you so much. Again, my name is Sheila Garland, and I welcome you to this April 29th March for the Climate, March for Environmental Justice, for our communities, for our future generations. So as we gather here in Chicago, we recognize that this is a city and that so much of this nation is situated on land that was stolen from our Indigenous brothers and sisters. And so we respect the earth. We want to inherit and we want to reflect their values about the preciousness of water and the earth that we stand on, and Mother Earth. Today, we call on Governor Rauner. We call on Governor Rauner. What's his number? We need to give him a number, don't we? We call on Governor Rauner to take bold action to address the issues that we face around climate injustice, that we face around environmental injustice, that impact our communities. This Great Lakes area is the recipient of a legacy of industrial waste. We are feeling the effects and the fallouts in communities across this region and across the country. We have the resources to clean it up, but those resources are absolutely not put to that use. And therefore, we have families and vulnerable populations that are at risk as we speak today for toxins such as lead, manganese, and arsenic, and who knows what else. As far as we know, our very DNA is being altered by the types of pollutants and neurotoxins that we're being exposed to. In addition to that, the reliance on fossil fuels and digging in the ground has created a situation of climate change that's on the point of being irreversible. So we must act now. This gathering is critical and important to send a message. I said to send a message. To send a message that we're not just going to stand here and take it, that we're going to gather together, we're going to fight. Black, white, Latino, Asian, gay, straight, trans, that we're all part of this working class, and we understand who our enemy is, and our enemy is the system of capitalism that would kill us and that would deny us our right to healthy water, to healthy land, and to healthy air. Some of our demands are that we need a complete 100% transition to clean, renewable energy, free from burning, transporting, and extracting fossil fuels, and free from nuclear power. We need to ensure clean energy jobs and resources are available to economically disadvantaged communities, particularly to communities of color and communities that are economically dependent on the fossil fuel industry. We need to work with our labor brothers and sisters and help them to understand that this is their fight as well. And so I want to keep moving on the program. I want to bring up 3 more. I want to start with Octavius Hayes, Nancy Mesa, and Jessica Fuyan. Come to the stage, please.
Get him, Hayes. All right. My fellow environmental and social justice advocates, thank you for taking time out of your weekend to be here today, to send a message to the Trump administration and the world that our climate, our health, and our communities are not for sale. That's right. For too long, economically disadvantaged communities of color have had to bear the direct cost and consequences of polluting industries that continue to make profits while contaminating our air, our water, our land, and robbing our planet of a healthier future. My fellow community members and I know a better future for our community and our planet exists. And it's possible, and we, all of us here today, and the thousands marching across the country with us will be the ones to build it. My name is Octavius Hayes, and I am with Clean Power Lake County and also a proud resident of Waukegan, Illinois. A very diverse working class community on the shores of Lake Michigan, just 40 miles north of here, where 72% of our families are Latino and African American, who don't always have access to quality health care, living wages, or quality housing. The city of Waukegan has a painful history of industrial pollution and contamination. Corporations have made their profits for many years on our lakefront while abruptly leaving our community to suffer through unexpected job loss, vacated tax bases, and the cleanup. Waukegan now has 5 polluted Superfund sites and still has a coal-fired power plant that NRG Energy continues to profit from while leaving us with the pollution. Communities such as ours have been under attack for decades, though, from polluting industries, a broken immigration system, corporations that won't pay living wages, and a criminal justice system that prefers to make brown and black women and men such as myself second-class citizens. That ain't right. But today we rise up together because our voices must be heard, because help certainly isn't coming from the Trump administration, who's only doubling down on these assaults. The solutions we seek in building a strong and just clean energy future with good paying jobs and healthy and safe communities to live in will come from us, and we will make the progress with local action. Governor Rauner, it's time for our state institutions to divest funds from fossil fuel corporations and banks. Commit to a just and equitable 100% clean, renewable transition. Ensure good, clean energy jobs to come to communities who've been economically dependent on energy companies, and hold those energy companies accountable for their carbon pollution. And if our leadership in Springfield refuses to take action, then our cities, towns, and our counties must be the ones to lead. To do so, this means we must organize harder and deeper than we ever have before. This isn't just a battle of values, it's a battle of power, and it's one that we can win. And I'm here to tell you that my community of Waukegan is proud to join all of you and join everyone across the country who's fighting for what our planet truly deserves. We will resist. We will resist. As I look out and see everyone here, and as I rode down on the bus with my family, friends, neighbors, local aldermen, and my congressman, I know we are ready for this fight, and we will weather the storm. And yes, we can win. Are you guys ready for this fight? Are you ready to organize? Then let's build the future we want together. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Nancy Moss. I'm a community organizer with the Little Village Environmental Justice Organization. And I'm here today because 15 years ago, in 2012, we were able to shut down 2 of the dirtiest coal power plants in Chicago, Crow Fire and the Fix. But our livelihoods are still being threatened, this time by diesel pollution. There's a huge company called Unilever. They make helmets in Little Village. They're gonna bring in 500 to 900 trucks every day next to an elementary school with about 1,000 children. We're gonna be passing around action sheets, so call your alderman, call your governor, call our mayor, so that health and environment are language that is put in planned manufactured district documents, because it's unjust and we are here to fight. Y la lucha no se acaba.
Come on up. It's going to be fought by the people. It's going to be announced by the people. My name is Jessica Fuyan. I'm the Midwest Region Director at Food and Water Action Fund. We have a million things to worry about in this climate, in this environment, under this administration, but I'm here to tell you that there are solutions, and there is the political will to fight for those solutions. Here in Chicago, we are standing on pipes that are made of lead that were placed underground before the car, before the Model T was invented, and that ain't right. We need to replace our infrastructure. We need to rebuild our communities and revitalize our neighborhoods. We need to bring jobs that make sense for workers of America at just and equitable rates, and we can do that together. But we need bold leadership, and we need solidarity among communities. We are lucky today because the platform that we stand on as the People's Climate March has been endorsed by Senator Daniel Biss. But he cannot be alone in his leadership. We need other leaders. We need your elected officials to stand together to approve dedicated funding for our infrastructure and to commit to a just transition to 100% renewable energy by 2035. And we won't get it without making a demand, so let's let them hear us.
Whose streets? Whose streets? Our streets. Whose water? Our water. Whose water? Our water. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose water? Our water. Whose water? Our water. Thank you so much, everybody.
We gotta go that way. Gotta go the other way. I'm sorry. It was
I'm just bossing you around. Oh, the day I get to boss Jessica around. All right, thank you, thank you. So if you want justice, raise up your fists. If you want freedom, we must resist. If you want justice,
We must resist.
if you want justice,
We must resist.
if you want justice.
Raise up your fist.
All right.